noticing I'm having like a weird clutch issue. I wouldn't say issue, but the clutch feels like it needs to be bled or something. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if we'll have time to work on it quite today, but it's something I definitely need to address before we start changing the car and getting it ready for its next stage of power. It's literally insane on how good this car sounds, and I need to make a video that's just dedicated to the noises that this car makes. I need to get like Dustin's help to capture audio, because the camera that I use, you really don't hear that much stuff unless I'm like really up in the RPMs and you can hear the wastegate open, but that's not even a beautiful part of this kit. It's more so just the way you can hear the blow-off valve and the flutter. It's literally gold. This is third gear. I'll try to get near this wall so you can maybe kind of hear it under this bridge. Let's see if I can get a better noise of it. Like, the wastegate's so loud it overtakes everything, but especially in just cruising speeds, so I'm not even trying to go fast. It's amazing on how good it sounds. And I'm aware that I keep saying that, but just wait till I finally film that video and you guys will be like, damn, I understand now. Still can't believe that this is where Miley is today. So as you guys have noticed, the past couple days we've kind of had a seat crisis. I think I figured out what I'm doing with the Supra, but I wasn't too sure what I was going to do with the RX-7. I really wanted those really nice sparkle carbon back seats, but unfortunately it just didn't fit. It was off by a couple of inches, and although it would have been awesome, it's not in the cards. So then I was looking at bucket seats for this car, and to be honest, I really didn't want to put bucket seats in this car. I wanted to do something that would be comfortable because I have the track car, I have the uncomfortable seats, but in the BRZ you'll notice that I still have the stock seats. I like a good stock seat that feels good and that has good hold. Mickey was talking to me about how a lot of RX-7 guys will actually keep their stock seats and put that in the car, but I was like, nah, I don't think I'm down with that. I want something a little bit nicer, a little bit cooler, I want something special for the car. And then I got the idea with Mickey to find some stock RX-7 seats and then get them reupholstered to be super nice and to look brand new. So I actually scored these RX-7 seats. This is painful to say, but back when I was a noob with this RX-7, I actually threw my RX-7 seats away. And those are like $500, $600 seats. And I threw them away. I know, it's bad. But I've scored some seats. Now these seats are definitely, they've seen their days, which is fine. That actually was better off for me. I was looking for something that was completely beat up like this because actually today, Mickey and I are both taking our set of seats down to a local shop where Mickey lives to send these in to get reupholstered. So I'm super excited about this because these are very comfortable. They fit the car perfect. They're reclinable and we can make these look badass. What I'm thinking about doing, black leather here, up and around, and then all right here I want to get Alcantara. So I don't know what stitching I'm gonna do quite yet, maybe red, maybe white, and then I'm also thinking about getting something engraved right here. So I might put like Hunt & Co, or I might put Hunt Quarters. I'm not quite sure. I want to do something a little bit special. I think a clean, classic Alcantara, black leather, maybe some red stitching. That's actually exactly what the BRZ is set up like. I think white stitching would be cool too. I would kind of want to stay within the theme of the RX-7. The white stitching would definitely be cool. I think you could throw red on here because the taillights and the light up are red. I'm not too sure, but I am excited because it's coming together so nicely. It's gonna look so clean. And I was like dreading this. I was like, what am I gonna do for seats? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And that's the perfect idea. All right, so we're just now getting to this shop. We're gonna drop it off and see if they can handle everything we're asking. I'm sure they'll be fine. I've heard a lot of good things about this place, and so has Mickey. So we're gonna go find them inside and try and talk to them.
A few moments later.
So we actually just talked to the boss, and he said it should be pretty straightforward. He said that he could definitely do it. So we're bringing him in right now. We're gonna go with real leather and real Alcantara. Apparently you can do replica options, which probably be cheaper, but because we've done like full sem with this car from start to finish, we got to finish it out with the real stuff. We're going over some material. This is like,
these are pressed leathers.
This is pressed, and this is like real, like what you'd get from like Mercedes, Audi, stuff like that. And this is like almost more than double the cost, more upkeep, more care from the press, which is much cheaper. It requires much less maintenance, and will hold up better over time. It's just not the real thing. It is a real thing, but it's
uniform grain and all that. When you do real leather hide, you just deal with what it is because it's a real piece of leather.
So I think we might even go with the pressed recycle rather than this one, just because the price difference and the care this will need is much more. So that went really well. We made good friends with them, and it's always interesting, especially around shops in Southern California. There's always people that you guys both know, and it's like, oh, you're friends with this guy, so am I. And there's always that like almost like bond or connection within the karting community. So things went really well. He said potentially they're gonna order material today, and they said it might even be done by this weekend. Not to get our hopes up, but it's definitely a possibility. So we're gonna have a logo embroidered in the seat somewhere. You guys will see that when we get the finished product. We went with genuine leather, and rather than doing Alcantara, I actually went with the suede option. The Alcantara is considered the nicer one. Mickey and I both felt the suede versus Alcantara, and honestly, I liked the suede more.
It's way softer and it's smoother, and I think it carries the lines of your hands and stuff way better than Alcantara. Alcantara is definitely dope, don't get me wrong, but the suede is a nice touch.
So that went really good. I'm very excited for that. It's really gonna tie the whole entire car together. I'm gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to install one of our new knobs. The first installed knob we've done. This is a prototype one that never actually like worked, just kind of sat there. Take that one off. Let's thread this one on for the first time ever. Hell yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Literally perfect. There you have it. Nice grip tape feel. Hand won't slip. Engraved perfectly. Super heavy, so it throws in very easy. If you guys didn't catch yesterday's video, we're gonna have 3 different colors, 3 different thread sizes. Go live this Saturday at 9 a.m. on thehuntingcompany.com. Just like that, we got ourselves a fresh cut that was very overdue. Glad we finally got that out of the way. It is loud, and I saw a lot of comments from you guys saying that, TJ, no wonder it's loud, the top's down. But guys, this top is literally paper thin. Even with the top up, it's still like just as loud. It still drones just as loud. But I agree, like it sounds so good. Hopefully it's not a cop magnet, but I wanted to address that because I saw a lot of comments that's because the top was down. Even with the top up, it's just as loud. Sabrina did something the other day that I cannot subscribe to, and I'm ashamed to admit it, but I now have cable in my home. I never thought I would have cable in my home. Make a living on the internet and support the Netflix and the YouTube, and then you get cable?
This is supposed to be inspiration, because you want a TV show. So I got you TV to watch every night.
That is not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true, and that's just not true. Sabrina and I just went ham at the grocery store and got a lot of things. Sabrina and I are gonna make some dinner tonight, so wish us luck.
Stay tuned, because I'm a bad cook.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Peace out.
Peace out, and keep moving forward.
And I'm feeling